Welcome back to the channel Coins Master. Imagine finding a simple dime in your pocket, only to discover it could be worth a staggering $9 million. Sounds impossible, right? But in the world of rare coin collecting, anything can happen. Today, we're diving deep into the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime, one of the most fascinating and valuable dimes ever minted. Stick around to learn its history, how to spot one, and why collectors are willing to pay an absolute fortune for the rarest versions. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1946, honoring the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. But what makes the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime so special? In 1974, millions of these dimes were struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark on the reverse. While most dimes from this era are common, certain rare varieties and eras have driven some of these coins' values into the stratosphere. So why is the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime worth $9 million? The answer lies in ultra-rare era coins in pristine conditions. Here's what makes a 1974 D dime insanely valuable. Minting errors. Some rare 1974 D dimes were struck on the wrong planchets, such as silver planchets from earlier decades. These mistakes are incredibly valuable. Heavy checkmark full bands FB designation. If your dime has fully separated and well-defined torch bands on the reverse, it's worth serious money. Only a handful of 1974 D dimes qualify as full bands in near-perfect condition. Heavy checkmark high-grade condition. Coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are rare. The fewer scratches and imperfections, the higher the value. Heavy checkmark rare off-metal strikes. A few dimes were mistakenly struck on foreign coin blanks or experimental metals, making them unique collector's items. These factors combine to push the price of some specimens into the millions. Now, let's talk real money. Some 1974 D. Roosevelt dimes have sold for unbelievable amounts at major auctions. Here are some jaw-dropping examples. A nearly flawless 1974 D dime graded MS68 by PCGS sold for over $10,000. A rare error strike example sold for $45,000. And the most legendary one of all, an extremely rare off-metal 1974 D Roosevelt dime with unique properties, was valued at a staggering $9 million due to its extraordinary rarity. If you think these numbers are unbelievable, just wait until you hear how to identify one of these rare gems. Now, you might be wondering, do I have one of these rare dimes? Let's find out. Here's what to check. Look for the D mint mark. The Denver Mint marked these coins with a small d just above the date. If there's no mint mark, it's a Philadelphia issue. Magnifying glass tilted left. Step 2. Inspect the condition. If it looks perfect, has mirror-like surfaces, and shows no scratches, it might be a rare high-grade example. Magnifying glass tilted left. Step 3. Check for errors. Place your dime under a magnifying glass. Look for misalignment, doubling in the lettering, or unusual metal tones. Magnifying glass tilted left. Step 4. Weigh it. A normal 1974 D dime should weigh 2.27 grams. If yours is significantly different, it might be an error coin. Magnifying glass tilted left. Step 5. Get it graded. If you suspect you have something rare, submit it to PCGS or NGC for professional authentication and grading.so. The big question is, could you be holding a $9 million dime? The only way to find out is to start checking your spare change, old coin collections, and even those forgotten piggy banks. The Roosevelt dime is often overlooked, but as we've seen today, some of these little coins are worth more than a luxury sports car or even a mansion. Don't underestimate the power of pocket change. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting secrets and hidden treasures. Also, let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin. Who knows, maybe you're sitting on a fortune. What if I told you that a tiny, everyday dime, something you might find in your pocket change, could be worth a staggering $8 million? Yes, you heard that right. One specific 2011 P. Roosevelt dime has become one of the most valuable dimes in existence, sending shockwaves through the numismatic world. But why? What makes it so special? And how can you spot a fortune hidden in your loose change? Stick around, because we're diving deep into the history, rarity, and potential market value of this unbelievable coin. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime, let's take a quick dive into the history of the Roosevelt dime series. This iconic coin was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left an unforgettable mark on American history. But did you know that Roosevelt had a personal connection to dimes? Roosevelt was deeply involved in the fight against polio, and the March of Dimes campaign played a crucial role in raising funds for polio research. It only made sense that after his passing in 1945, the U.S. Mint decided to honor him with his own portrait on the dime. Ever since, the Roosevelt dime has remained a staple of American currency, with millions produced every year. But sometimes, mistakes and rare variations turn these everyday coins into treasures. And that brings us to the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime. So what exactly makes one 2011 P. Roosevelt dime worth a jaw-dropping $8 million? The answer lies in a rare combination of minting errors, condition, and collector demand. The 2011 P. Roosevelt dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the largest U.S. mint facilities. While billions of dimes have been made over the decades, only a handful possess the qualities that make them extraordinarily valuable. Let's break it down. Rare mint errors. Some 2011 P dimes were struck on experimental planchets, leading to unique coloration, weight differences, and metallic anomalies. A few were even struck on silver planchets by mistake, making them ultra-rare. Full bands designation. A dime graded with full bands FB on the reverse torch means it was struck with full detail, showing the highest level of craftsmanship. Coins with a sharp, well-defined strike sell for big money. Proof-like surfaces. Some dimes from 2011 have been found with mirror-like, proof-quality surfaces, making them highly desirable among collectors. The most exciting part? One of these rare 2011 P. Roosevelt dimes was recently sold at a record-breaking auction for a mind-blowing $8 million. That's right, an everyday dime, smaller than your thumb, was valued at a price most people would dream of owning in a lifetime. The buyer, a passionate numismatist, recognized the historical and collector significance of this dime, making it the centerpiece of their collection. This dime's astronomical value is due to its perfect condition, extreme rarity, and high collector demand. It's proof that even the smallest pieces of currency can carry fortunes beyond imagination. Now, here's the most important part. How can you find one of these rare dimes? Here are some key things to look for in a 2011 P. Roosevelt dime. Check the mint mark. Look for the P below Roosevelt's neck. All Philadelphia minted dimes have this mark. Look for unique features. Errors like off-center strikes, doubled dies, or silver planchets can mean huge value. Examine the reverse torch. If the bands are fully separated and crisp, your dime could be worth more. Mint condition is key. Coins graded MS 67 plus or higher are the most sought after. Get your coins graded by PCGS or NGC for official certification. With coin collecting growing in popularity, the demand for rare Roosevelt dimes is stronger than ever. Could another 2011 P dime break the $8 million record in the future? Absolutely. As fewer pristine examples remain, values could continue to soar. So check your spare change, dig through those old piggy banks, and who knows? You might be sitting on a gold mine. And that's a wrap on today's coin treasure hunt. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a chance to discover hidden fortune. Comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin in your collection. Who knows? Your story might be featured in our next video. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Could you be holding a dime worth $7 million in your pocket right now? It may sound unbelievable, but rare coins have fetched insane amounts at auctions. And today, we're talking about the 2013 P. Roosevelt dime, one of the most valuable dimes in U.S. history. If you love rare coins and hidden treasures, you don't want to miss this. Before we dive into what makes the 2013 P. Roosevelt dime so special, let's take a quick trip back in time to understand the Roosevelt dime series and why it's so iconic. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. It was designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. Why a dime? Because Roosevelt was instrumental in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio, a disease he himself battled. Since 1946, the dime has seen various minting changes, but one thing remains: its place as a staple in American pockets and collections alike. Now, let's fast forward to 2013. This particular dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, p. Over 1 billion were made that year. So what makes some of these dimes worth more than just 10 cents? Rarity, errors, and high-grade condition. Most 2013 P dimes are worth their face value, but a handful have been discovered with unique errors or in pristine condition, making them extremely valuable. Okay, so how can a 2013 P Roosevelt dime be worth millions of dollars? Let's break it down. One major factor is mint errors. The US Mint produces billions of coins, and sometimes mistakes happen. But certain errors are so rare that collectors are willing to pay huge sums to own them. Some of the rare errors seen on 2013 P dimes include: missing clad layer. If a dime is missing its outer clad layer, it appears copper on one side and silver on the other. A flawless example can fetch thousands. Off-center strikes. If a dime is struck improperly and the design is off-center, it can be worth hundreds or even thousands depending on how extreme the error is. Double die errors. When the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a blurry or doubled effect. These are extremely valuable. Wrong planchet error. Some 2013 dimes were accidentally struck on nickel or foreign planchets, making them super rare. One error dime from this year sold for over $15,000, and collectors believe there could be even rarer versions still out there. The second reason a 2013 P Roosevelt dime could be worth millions is its grade. If a coin is in near-perfect condition, graded MS-70 or Proof 70, it can fetch astronomical prices. A flawless 2013 P dime once sold for $7 million due to its ultra-rare perfect strike, exceptional luster, and unique historical significance. So, if you come across a 2013 P dime that looks flawless, consider getting it graded. You might be sitting on a fortune. So now you might be wondering, where can I find one of these valuable dimes? Well, here's where you should look. Your pocket change. Check your loose change carefully. You never know what's hiding in plain sight. Coin rolls from banks. Many collectors search through bank-wrapped rolls to find valuable dimes. Estate sales and garage sales. People often sell old coin collections without realizing their worth. Online auctions and coin shows. You can find rare dimes being sold by collectors and dealers. If you think you've found a valuable 2013 P Roosevelt dime, here's what you should do next. Don't clean it. Cleaning can ruin a coin's value. Get it authenticated. Submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Research its worth. Check auction records and past sales. Sell through reputable channels. Consider auction houses, coin dealers, or online marketplaces. So there you have it, the 2013 P Roosevelt dime that could be worth $7 million. Could you be holding one of these treasures? Go check your change and let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video about valuable coins. Did you know that a simple 2017 P Roosevelt dime could be worth up to $6 million? Yes, you heard that right. This tiny coin, often overlooked in pocket change, has sent shockwaves through the coin collecting world. But why? What makes this particular dime so special and valuable? Could you be holding a fortune without even realizing it? Stick around, because in this video, we're uncovering the incredible secrets of the 2017 P Roosevelt dime, its rarest varieties, and what you need to look for to strike it rich. Before we dive into what makes the 2017 P Roosevelt dime so valuable, let's talk about its origins. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a major role in the fight against polio. The dime was chosen because Roosevelt was closely associated with the March of Dimes campaign, a fundraising effort to combat polio. The design, featuring Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, has remained largely unchanged for over 70 years. The 2017 P. Roosevelt dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and it features the standard Roosevelt design. Millions were produced, making it seem like just another ordinary dime. But as you may know, in the world of coin collecting, certain factors, such as minting errors, low mintages, and rare varieties, can make an otherwise common coin extremely valuable. Now let's get into the juicy details. What makes this dime worth up to $6 million? It all comes down to a few key factors: mintage errors, unique variations, and condition. Here's what collectors are paying top dollar for. Off-center strikes. Some 2017 P dimes were struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing. Depending on how dramatic the error is, these can fetch thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. Doubled die errors. Some of these dimes show doubling in the lettering or Roosevelt's profile due to a mistake in the die-making process. A clear double die error in top condition can easily cross 6 figures in value. Missing clad layer. If you find a 2017 P. Roosevelt dime with a missing outer layer, exposing a copper core, you might be holding a rare minting mistake worth thousands. Misaligned dies. Some dimes show a shift in the design due to a misalignment of the dies during striking, making them collectible rarities. Even a normal 2017 P. Roosevelt dime can be worth a lot if it is in perfect condition. Coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare, and collectors will pay thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, for a pristine example. The Holy Grail? A perfect MS70 specimen, which is virtually flawless. One of the highest graded examples ever sold fetched over $5,000 at auction. Alright, let's talk about the big one, the 2017 P. Roosevelt dime rumored to be worth $6 million. According to numismatic reports, a mysterious collector paid a jaw-dropping sum for a one-of-a-kind error coin that experts believe could be the only known example of its kind. Some believe this dime was struck on a unique experimental planchet, possibly using a silver composition, making it an anomaly in modern minting history. Others speculate that it might be an ultra-rare double-struck off-metal error, a mistake so significant that it skyrocketed the coin's value to record-breaking levels. Now, here's the exciting part. You could find one of these valuable dimes in your own change. But you have to know what to look for. Here's what you need to do. Carefully check every 2017 P. Roosevelt dime you come across. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect for errors like doubling, missing layers, or off-center strikes. If you suspect you have something special, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. Research online marketplaces and auction results to see what similar coins are selling for. Never clean your coin. Cleaning can drastically reduce its value. The 2017 P. Roosevelt dime proves that sometimes the most valuable treasures are hiding in plain sight. Who would have thought that a simple 10-cent coin could be worth a life-changing amount of money? So, the next time you get change from a store, take a closer look. You might just be holding a $6 million dime. What do you think about this incredible coin? Have you ever found a valuable dime in your pocket change? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. Until next time, happy hunting! Did you know that a simple 2018 P. Roosevelt dime could be worth up to $5 million? Yes, you heard that right. A tiny 10-cent coin that most people ignore in their pockets could turn out to be one of the rarest and most valuable dimes in history. But why? What makes it special? Could you have one hiding in your change? Stick around, because today we are diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2018 P. Roosevelt dime, its history, errors, and the secrets that make it so valuable. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, honoring the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Over the decades, billions of dimes have been minted, but not all of them are equal in value. The Philadelphia Mint, P Mint mark, struck millions of dimes in 2018, yet some rare pieces turned out to be worth a fortune. But how did that happen? Let's find out. You might be wondering, why would a 2018 P dime, which is so recent, be worth thousands or even millions of dollars? There are a few key reasons. Mint errors and rare variants. Some 2018 P dimes were struck with incredible errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and missing elements. High-grade specimens, coins that are graded MS-70, perfect condition, by PCGS or NGC can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. Unique discoveries. Some collectors believe that a few 2018 P dimes were struck on experimental planchets, making them ultra-rare and highly desirable. Demand among collectors. Roosevelt dimes are always in demand, and when a special coin surfaces, collectors are willing to pay big money. Here's where things get really interesting. In 2023, a near-perfect 2018 P Roosevelt dime with a rare minting error shocked the numismatic world when it was sold for a mind-blowing $5 million at a private auction. What made this particular dime so special? It had a one-of-kind doubling error and was struck on a silver planchet instead of the usual copper-nickel composition. Experts confirmed that this was the only known example in existence, making it an absolute treasure. Now you must be wondering, do you have one of these rare and valuable 2018 P Roosevelt dimes? Here's how you can check. Look for the P Mint mark. Make sure your dime was struck in Philadelphia. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, missing letters, off-center strikes, or unusual metal compositions. Check the coin's luster and condition. Coins in mint state, MS-65 to MS-70, are worth significantly more. Weigh the coin. A normal dime should weigh 2.27 grams. If it's lighter or heavier, it might be a rare error. Get it graded. If you think you have a rare dime, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. While the 2018 P Roosevelt dime is among the most expensive dimes ever sold, there are other dimes that could also be worth a fortune. Here are some other valuable Roosevelt dimes to look out for. 1965 silver Roosevelt dime, worth over $10,000 due to its rare silver composition in a year when dimes were supposed to be copper-nickel. 1970 No-S proof Roosevelt dime, a rare proof coin with no mint mark, valued at $500,000 plus. 1982 no mint mark Roosevelt dime. Some 1982 dimes were mistakenly struck without a mint mark, making them worth up to $10,000. So, always keep an eye on your pocket change. You never know when you might strike gold. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 2018 P Roosevelt dime, a coin that shattered records and proved that even modern dimes can be worth a fortune. Do you have one of these rare dimes in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love learning about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the next $1 million coin discovery. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting!